our weekly Wednesday's Word. I am Michael Warner, and at Pastor James' request, I am honored to share with you a few thoughts on the words from chapter 6 of Ephesians for our encouragement, our reflection, and hopefully to challenge us to move forward in our faith. In verses 10 through 13, we are told, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world and the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after having done everything, to stand." As we go through this tumultuous time of pandemic, political wrangling, and racial chaos, it is all the more vital for us to stand strong in our faith, not in our own strength, but by the power of the Lord that he provides by his Spirit. And as we do, we need to remember that we are not standing against our friends and neighbors in hate or through ridicule, because they are image bearers of God too, but in love. We are standing against the darkness of thoughts and principles that oppose the truth and divide us according to the wisdom of the world. And so, when we engage with those who hold opposing views, we should seek to do so with the aim of drawing them into dialogue and understanding of the gospel and its promise of peace with God and between ourselves, not with the goal of personal victory at having won the argument. The full armor of God is to help us to stand in the truth and not fall into error or to our own pride. In the verses from Ephesians that we will be considering over the next few weeks, we are given the picture of both the armor which provides protection and gives us the ability to stand face forward against whatever may come against us, as well as one weapon we need to counter attacks against us and the God we love and serve. In 2 Corinthians 10, 3 through 5, we read, "For though we live in the world, we do not wage war as the world does. The weapons we fight with are not the weapons of the world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." So I encourage you to daily take up and read the Bible, to store up the truth in your heart, seek the Lord in prayer, and renew yourself in the assurance of your faith and salvation, which is Christ's righteousness given to you. These are the pieces of God's armor that will see us through to the end, where after all we have done and all we can do in and for him, we shall stand with our Lord in peace. Have a blessed day.